In solo leveling, after narrowly escaping death, Adam informs Jin that the American government has lost a critical asset, a national authority rank hunter. Following this incident, they are mobilizing all available resources to capture the culprit. The Hunter Bureau wanted to maintain a strong relationship with Jinwoo, which is why Adam White came to inform him before the public announcement. He explains that Jin would be taken aback to see a photo of his father at an event he was invited to. Jin, lost in thought, wonders if his father, who vanished 10 years ago, has truly returned as a monster. Adam reassures him that he's fine, though clearly drained. He observes that Jin's telekinesis is far superior to that of high-ranked magic hunters, noting that only national authority rank hunters could wield such power. Realizing that Jinwoo is the 6th national authority rank hunter, Adam understands the urgency of informing the vice chairman immediately. The International Guild Conference is a major event where guilds from around the world come together to discuss ongoing issues and the future of the hunter world. Recently, the American Hunter Bureau released the list of invited guilds, with the participation of the Ajin Guild from Korea becoming a major topic of discussion. The only top-ranked hunter in the Ajin Guild was Jinwoo, the guild master. The American Hunter Bureau acknowledged that this one man had enough strength to rival guilds that had multiple top-ranked hunters. There has been much debate regarding the inclusion of the Ajin Guild instead of the Hunters Guild in this year's conference. The press asks Choi Jong-in for his thoughts on the matter. Choi asserts that he believes the American Hunter Bureau made the obviously correct decision. When the press questions his choice of the word obvious, Choi responds firmly, confirming that it was indeed the right choice. The press also wonders if it's an exaggeration to say that the Ajin Guild is effectively a one-man operation. Choi affirms that it is true, stating that the man in question is Jinwoo. If guild members are defined by their combat capabilities, Jinwoo holds the strength of hundreds of guild members. Choi, having witnessed his performance during the Jeju Island raid and other recent events, declares that the Ajin Guild would outmatch any guild from any nation. As for the Hunters Guild, which has represented Korea at the International Guild Conference every year, Choi acknowledges the disappointment of not being able to attend this year, but he expresses immense pride in having a hunter like Jinwoo to protect them from monsters of unimaginable power. He adds with a smirk that the only reason he and his guild survived the Jeju Island raid was due to Hunter Sung. On his way out, one of Choi's guild members informs him that they received the permit for a gate that appeared in Susayo-dong this morning. It's an A-rank gate, but the actual measurements are not particularly high. Choi asks if the Ajin Guild did not apply for the permit again, to which the man confirms, stating that there has been little activity from them since Jinwoo returned from Japan 4 days ago. The Goat of Dungeon Destruction has yet to appear at any gates, while all the major guilds in Seoul are celebrating. Choi compares himself to Baek Yoon-ho from the White Tiger Guild and Tae-gu from the Fiend Guild, noting that these men would be no different than simple apes trying to find a fallen apple. The guild member reports that their profits have increased by 40% due to the lack of competition from the Ajin Guild. Choi reflects on his past, remembering how, before his rank reassignment, he cleared multiple gates a day after becoming an S rank. He even began clearing gates in other guilds' territories. Despite having recently cleared an S-rank dungeon break by himself, Jinwoo remains unusually quiet. Woo Jin-chul informs Chairman Go that China has requested Hunter Jinwoo's data. Chairman Go inquires if it's regarding Jinwoo's personal details, but Jin-chul clarifies that it's not. Instead, they've asked for his raid records and any related official reports. While it's unlikely China expects to receive information on a top-tier hunter, the sudden interest in Hunter Sung is concerning. Chairman Go points out that Hunter Sung doesn't engage in negotiations with any country. However, Jin-chul explains that the request didn't come from the Chinese government, but from an individual. It turns out that China's 7-star ranked hunter, Liu Zhigang, has taken an interest in Hunter Jinwoo. China uses its own ranking system, with the highest rank being 5 stars, but Liu Zhigang was granted a 7-star rank. His interest in Jinwoo likely comes from the fact that Jinwoo eliminated all of the giants, whereas Liu Zhigang only took down 1. Chairman Go speculates that this might be why Liu is interested in Jinwoo. He advises rejecting the request or sending only basic information. Meanwhile, at the Scavenger Guild's office, Laura reports that Jinwoo is expected to arrive in the U.S. the following day. As Thomas Andre remarks on the timing, a man enters the room, and Andre comments that it's perfect timing. He immediately gets to the point, warning Mr. Huang not to mess with Sung Jinwoo. Acknowledging the issue between Hunter Sung and his brother, Andre understands Huang may be curious and wants to know what happened, but he quickly silences him by pressing his finger to Huang's lips, telling him he didn't give him permission to speak. Laura watches the interaction and thinks Huang should just remain quiet. Few people can issue such a threat to a top-tier hunter, but Andre does so without hesitation. Huang Dong-soo, however, is known for his obsession with his targets. Andre, placing his hand on Huang's shoulder, warns him not to harm Sung Jinwoo and tells him to take a break in one of the guild's villas during the conference. Huang reluctantly agrees and walks out, as instructed. As the two watch Huang leave, Laura asks if everything is resolved. Thomas, however, believes it's not over, stating that Huang won't be easily swayed. He instructs Laura to keep a close watch on Huang until Sung Jinwoo departs the U.S. Laura, somewhat frustrated, agrees, noting that being frustrated is better than being dead, and prepares to carry out the task.